And our breaking news right now this morning, a police chase ending in a violent crash here, killing 2 people and injuring another.
Now, 2 parked cars absolutely mangled, a tree right in the back there knocked over. The neighbors say they cannot believe this happened right outside their doors. Let's get to 10 News reporter Mary McKenzie, who's live in Escondido tracking the investigation. So Mary, what's going on now?
Jason, Virginia, we've talked to several people who've walked by this morning saying that Grand Avenue here in Escondido is a thoroughfare. People come speeding down this road all day long and obviously overnight as well. So we're also getting a better view of the wreckage now that the sun is up. They're peeling away layers of this wreckage like an onion. As that happens, it's exposing what's left. That was a PT Cruiser behind me on the sidewalk behind the partitions. Police say it was going so fast over the hill on Grand Avenue, it hit at least 4 parked cars and somersaulted up the embankment, taking out a tree with it. The coroner took 2 bodies away from the scene. Listen to one witness we spoke to about how fast he thinks the car was going.
The car caught mad air and he was doing probably 100 miles an hour. And right when he landed back on ground, lost control and hit the parked car.
Now, this all started with a traffic stop. A woman, 20 years old, driving without a license. She was pulled over just after midnight for a taillight out and a red light violation. And that's when she decided to take off from police. She flew down Grand Avenue, came up over the hill, and ultimately landed here. She was killed in the crash, as was one of her passengers, a man who they think was ejected from the vehicle. They found him on the sidewalk. There was also a woman who was taken away by helicopter. She was airlifted, and then one man got out of the car on his own.
You've seen motorcycle accidents, car accidents, and all types of accidents right here. They should have speed bumps or another traffic light or something, you know.
So you can see they're peeling away the bumper from the PT Cruiser now, still in the midst of the investigation into exactly how the car, the PT Cruiser, came to rest there. Harding to Ash along Grand Avenue. Grand Avenue is closed from Harding to the east and Ash to the west, so could cause some traffic delays out here in Escondido this morning where we are live. Mary McKenzie, 10 News.
Wow, to think that happened right in that neighborhood where people were asleep. Thank you, Mary.
Let's get over to Megan now. We've got a nice day ahead of us, Megan.
Oh, yeah, and the sun is already up for some areas. You can see it's maybe some clouds over the South Bay. Other areas clear like Poway, La Mesa, Julian. What a difference from what we just saw yesterday. If you want to go to the beach, today is a beach day. It'll be a little cool and we will see breezy conditions this afternoon. But, you know, if you're sitting there lying on the sand, soaking up the sun, it's going to feel nice. Temperatures around 68 this afternoon, though. The warmest spots forecasting to hit right around 70. Now, our inland neighborhoods, as you're heading out, walking your dogs cool this morning. We're going to see sunny skies this afternoon, 72 degrees this afternoon. And, when you're going home later tonight walking your dogs, it will be a little cool. Again, that breeze also coming through, but temperatures much warmer today. 60s also for our mountains with 90s in our deserts. And I'm putting together my forecast for your neighborhood. I'll bring that to you when I come back in about 7 minutes.
Breaking news right now, an apartment complex catching on fire in El Cajon.
Yeah, let's get right to photojournalist Paul Anderegg, who is live in our 10 News breaking news tracker. Wow, a lot of engines there, Paul.
Yeah, the fire department just knocked down what I don't know really what to call this. It's an old car. I don't know if you call it a classic car or a rust bucket. There was some sort of smoldering fire in this garage over here that had another classic car that you can see that's in there. Now, they got a call here last night, someone reporting that smelling smoke, an odor of smoke, but they never found anything. Came back today, and there was some smoke coming out of that garage. They just pulled this out, and it looks like it's falling apart here. I don't know if spraying water on it's going to do that rust any better. No evacuations as far as I can tell. It doesn't seem to be any more danger here. They're trying to get the owner to find out if they can come take care of this property and figure out exactly what was burning and smoldering.
Yeah, good for them getting that out so quickly because, you know, as you point out, there are a lot of people who live there, and that could have been a disaster.
Oh yeah. I mean, they were here earlier, and if for some reason someone didn't call it in a second time, who knows how extensive this fire could have gotten if it was left to burn.
Yeah. All right, Paul Anderegg, keep us posted. Thanks so much.
So let's get to a developing story now. A man accused of T-boning a family's car, seriously injuring a little boy who was heading home from Disneyland, has pleaded not guilty. A judge ordered us not to show Constantino Banda Acosta's face. Now, prosecutors say he was the one driving drunk Saturday when he ran a stop sign in San Ysidro, hitting this family, T-boning them. 6-year-old Lennox is still in serious condition at the hospital this morning. And according to ICE, Banda should not have been in our roads at all. He's been deported from the U.S. more than 15 times since 2002. Bail for Banda set at $230,000. He's due back in court May 18th. So the president's push to build a wall at the border has put San Diego in the forefront of the crackdown on illegal immigration, and it's not cheap. Estimates have the wall itself costing more than $21 billion. And then there's the cost of deportation process. ICE estimates the process costs $11,000 to deport one person. Banda booted 15 times, meaning he alone has cost you, the taxpayer, $161,000.
Well, happening today, President Trump is expected to sign an executive order which would establish a commission to review alleged voter fraud and voter suppression. Now, this is a tweet sent out by ABC News. Vice President Mike Pence is expected to act as the chair of the Presidential Commission on Election Integrity. And back in January of this year, Donald Trump sent out this tweet: "I will be asking for a major investigation into voter fraud, including those registered to vote in 2 states, those who are illegal." And then, of course, that tweet actually continues. Now, we're told the commission will be meeting this summer for the first time, and they are expected to bring out any of their findings in 2018. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Kalina. It is 6:07. Happening today, a local radio host is kicking off a plan to recall a state senator over the new gas tax hike. Former city council member and now Kogo radio host Carl DeMaio is the one leading that effort. 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala is live now. So Mimi, how does he expect a recall to impact the 12-cent a gallon hike?
Well, Virginia, a recall would end the supermajority of the Democrats to raise those taxes. So if you're already complaining right now about filling up your gas tank, you're really going to hate it come November when these are all 12 cents per gallon higher. So that's why Carl DeMaio is fighting back, specifically targeting one man, and that is State Senator Josh Newman. He was the one who cast the deciding vote for the tax hike. So DeMaio wants to get rid of him. He says the bill was just pushed too quickly, and today he's kicking off a campaign pushing for 3 things. Those are to end the supermajority. That would be getting Newman out of office. The second one is roll back the taxes, giving the state legislature 30 days to rescind the car and gas tax. And the third is fixing the roads by using a transportation fund, and passing a ballot-wide initiative in 2018 instead of using a gas tax hike. DeMaio says this all starts with getting Newman out of office.
He's the weakest of them. We're going to send a message by getting this guy out. We'll also end the supermajority in Sacramento, the 2/3 that they hold to raise taxes and fees.
Now, DeMaio will be in Fullerton this afternoon to collect the votes that he needs, the signatures that he needs, rather, for this recall to happen. Newman did reply saying that this would waste millions of dollars and would be disrespectful for the voters who put him in office in the first place. We're live in City Heights. Mimi Alcala, 10 News.
Thank you, Mimi. How would you like to have an extra $1,000?
You'll be able to fill up your tank if you have an extra $1,000 after this gas tax. But anyway, 10 News giving away $1,000 right now. We're doing this twice a day, and here you go. Here's your chance. 619-237-6370. They are waiting for your phone call, and if you're the 10th caller, you win $1,000 just like that. Good luck to you. We'll let you know who wins as soon as we find out.
We're all winning with the weather today, though.
We're all winning.
I know. At least we get that.
I know. Yeah, we get to soak up that vitamin D. I think we're going to see a lot more smiles today. We're all going to be a little bit happier.
Yeah, because we're grumpy.
Yeah, I know. I talked to so many people yesterday that were like, this weather just makes me want to be lazy. What's going on? I was like, it's May gray. It's here. But today, bring the sunscreen, hat, and sunglasses. And yeah, put that big old smile on your face because tomorrow is Friday. Look at all that sunshine hour by hour for our inland neighborhoods. And I think this is an underestimate. A lot of areas in forecasting hit mid-70s today, including Fallbrook, Escondido, Poway, El Cajon, La Mesa, 70 in Chula Vista today. It will be a little bit breezy this afternoon, though. May gray returns before you know it, though. I mean, it is the month after all. I'll pinpoint when and what you can expect for Mother's Day in 8 minutes.